Hey everybody, in this video, um, it's kind of, I'm a little bit uncomfortable making this video, but I think somebody can benefit. I would have benefited if I would have seen one when I was younger. I had two warts on my body, one recently I'll talk about, and one when I was a child. And recently when I had the wart yesterday, I went to the store and I was like, oh, there's those big name brand stuff, Compound W, right? That's the advertising that I remember that was in my head from years ago. And I looked at the packaging and it said 12 to 14 weeks. You got to apply that every day. And it's like something that could dry out your skin, and it has all these drug risks. And I was like, that's not something I want to do. So, and it was kind of expensive, $14. I thought, maybe it'd be some cream. And anyways, so when I was a child, I think on one of these fingers, maybe in this area, like right there, I had a wart coming out, and I was trying to nail clip it a little bit, and it would bleed like crazy. And I was like, oh, bad idea. So I figured out a way how to tie some fishing line or some sewing string around it and choke it off. Because remember, it's really connected to your bloodstream. So just cutting it off is kind of like not a good thing. And I don't like how in the hospitals, they talk about surgically removing them. Well, you still got the wound. So they might have a way to freeze them off too in the hospital, which I think is a good way, because it makes it dead and cuts the circulation off, and then doesn't make a big of a wound. So anyways, the fishing line or the sewing string really worked in my childhood. I just kept tightening it, and I think I had it looped around a couple times and then covered up with a Band-Aid, so I wouldn't be embarrassed about it in school. And I don't even remember which hand it was on, but it's definitely gone. It's like on the side here somewhere, one of these fingers. I don't know which hand. And so recently I had one right here, where this little red where I got a scab. It was huge. I mean, I got some moles. I got a mole here, got a mole here. I got the kind of body. But this thing was like the size of one of these moles. But it was also like cauliflower, like really nasty, So I couldn't find, it was really challenging for me to tie some string around it. So I just cleaned off one of these clips, and I just put it on it and held on and lay down. And when I checked on it an hour later, it was just a flat piece of pancake, just like flapping there. Like the whole thing deflated. Like this thing squeezed it so much, it cut off all the circulation, cut off everything going to it. It was just like a scab out there. And then overnight, you could do it also overnight, but I didn't do it overnight. I just kind of left it. It was the scab. And in the morning, it was so dry, I could twist it, and I just twisted it off, and it fell off. And then there was a tiny little piece that didn't fall off. And so in the morning, it kind of like bled a little bit, but not like gushing, just a couple little dabs of napkin. And so all the circulation, most of the circulation was cut off. So yeah, and then today there was still a little piece, and I just kind of decided to rip it off, and it's not even bleeding. So yeah, that's my story, how you could save a trip to the doctor and do, I don't know, weird surgical stuff. You could just use something sharp like this, huh? I guess if you put it on your nose or something on your ear, you could cut circulation. Probably shouldn't do that. But anyways, just want to share that little life hack on the internet. Whoever needs to do it, maybe some children out there, maybe you need an idea. Don't, disclaimer, I'm not like saying this is what you should do. You know, it's at your own risk. But I think the risk paid off for me, so just, yeah, it was really bothering me. I really didn't want a piece of cauliflower sticking out of my jaw. So, yeah, success. What do you think? How does it look? Doesn't look bad, right? Looks like, yeah, it looks like it'll dry up and heal within a day or so, and I should be fine.